Dante's Boxing Nation. Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after Brian Norman got his vicious knockout over Jin Sasaki, he got a very positive reception from the boxing fans and even other professional boxers. And surprisingly, he even got praise from Gervonta Tank Davis. I say surprisingly because it's not too often that you hear Gervonta Tank Davis congratulating another black boxer. In fact, it's usually the contrary. So once again, he congratulates Brian Norman Jr. on a terrific win, but it turns out Gervonta, he actually knows Brian a lot better than a lot of us thought he did, because they have actually shared the ring before. And the way Brian Norman Sr. tells the story, it sounds really analogous to the whole Haney Gervonta Tank Davis stories that we used to hear about them sparring before we actually got to watch the footage. Because according to Senior, Junior made Gervonta Tank Davis quit and bloodied him up.
Listen, that was nobody that would tell you no different. He beat up. Check this out. Do yourself a favor. Go back and you can research. I'm gonna tell you how it happened the first time. He was 16 years old the first time. It was February the 1st. In fact, you can look at all of this. February the 1st, 2021, the second time. Tank made the excuse. They did the doghouse rules, and the doghouse rule really just went to they both just really stopped. So when no quit that day, but that day Tank was bloody. He was bloody, real deal blood all over my son's shirt the first day. So now Monday they said Mustafa Gym. The way y'all asked him about it, they said Mustafa Gym. Come Tuesday, he called Mustafa back. Yeah, man, he was up late. He was drinking. He was partying. He come back in his excuses. Wednesday, he said, we want to spar tomorrow. Cool. So now it's really on, nigga. You coming back with your get back, whatever. He walks in. He says, I'm not leaving here till I break that nose. That's what he said to my son. We walk in the door. That's the day the nigga quit. Got out the ring, didn't say shit. Now, let me give y'all something you don't know. You can go look. He had a fight coming up. The nigga went to Twitter and said he had a hand injury. Then everybody went, champ, what happened? Oh, man, ain't nothing wrong with my hand, man. He started showing x-rays where his hand was fine. That was his excuse for why he got out the ring and just quit and then say, this a quit or not. You're supposed to do X amount of rounds. The round is over with. The crowd is null. Everybody quiet. Now they're taking out the ring about damn what's going on, what you doing. He don't say nothing at all. He just get the fuck out the ring. It's quitting. Yeah, then the next day, wait, you can look this up. Then the next day, he talking about he got a hand injury on Twitter. The first time he sparred Tank, this is when Tank had just fought Pedraza. Tank was 22. My son was 16 years old. We got into it back then. The motherfuckers come to the gym at 7 o'clock. This came in 4 hours late, carrying his little stripper bag. That's what I call it with, the little rolling, the little rolling bag, the little luggage bag. Nigga coming there, looking around, stretching and shit like, you 4 hours late. No apologies, no nothing.
And then you said
they'll go off. He get to talk. That's what he do too, just so y'all know. It really is, y'all don't want to hit it, but it really is. I think he's better. He got better with the Frank. I saw better him with the Frank situation. But he really does talk himself into the fight. He really not as bad as y'all think he is. I'm so serious. He talks himself into it. That's why you see him talking all the time. That's why you see him hyping himself up all the time. That's what he does. So anyway, and that's what he did with my son. He get in the ring. He got them get to talk immediately. He get to talk to my boy. My boy's 16 years old. So, of course, I'm a grown-ass man. I always tell my boy, you don't talk to these grown-ass man. You let me handle it. So I'm like, hey, bro, what the you? And then that's me and Tate got into it immediately. So me and him going at it, we talking shit. He talking shit to me outside the ring. I'm like, bro, if you want to hurt me, hurt my son right there in front of you. Hurt him. They get down. My son got the best of him that time then. Tank was missing for all them years. He called Mustafa. Mustafa did not, this in 2021 now. Fast forward. He got the best of him back then. Now, fast forward 2021, February the 1st, he called Mustafa. Mustafa called us. We was like, oh, this nigga got bold. Like, he's stupid. That's crazy. He called you 5 years later? What the lost his mind. That's what I'm thinking. But come to find out, he had a fight coming up. He just wanted some work. So he trusted Mustafa to get the best work. I guess he forgot about my boy. Mustafa called my boy. He didn't specifically call us, which we thought. I thought he specifically called for us, but he didn't. He just asked Mustafa he's going to have a training day. All this shit is on YouTube. He's going to have a whole goddamn media workout, training, everything else. When that seen who he was sparring, he shut his whole camera crew down. Mind you, 16 years old, he just got the best of Tank. We go in the very next, this is when he's 16. We go in the very next day. Mind you, I told you we was there 11 o'clock at night. I'm telling Tank the whole time, man, my boy got to go to school. I'm talking all kind of shit. Fast forward, we come in the next day. He get out of the car, noticeably smiling and cheesing and ready to get in the gym to shoot his shit. Because, of course, the other people had already left. It wasn't but just a few people that still at 11 o'clock waiting on Tank to come. All the other kids and everybody else was already gone. So now he got his friends in there and everybody else. So he going there, to get his accolades. So we hit the door. I called him because I know where the heartbreak finna come. I say, listen, son, listen. He said, what? I said, they're not going to give you no credit for that. He said, what you mean? I just got the man. I said, B, they're not going to give you no credit for that. Trust me, dog. You watch. He going now. The first thing they said? He wasn't going for real on you, right? He was just taking it easy on you, right? Swear to God. That's the first thing they said. He was taking it easy on this. So look, so I had to chime in. So I said, okay, Tank, 22 years old. You mean y'all think that Tank was screaming at me to the top of his lungs? I said, you mean to tell me a 22-year-old kid had enough wits to himself to scream at the daddy outside the ring, but be taking it easy on the front of him? That's what y'all think?
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.